Alright, hello, welcome to the podcast. This is the first episode, the pilot, Fins and Skins. I'm your host, Kilo.
I'm Dave, Reds fan.
I'm the Fins fan. We're both starting a podcast here just to talk about our teams and also just the NFL in general. We've decided to start as week 4, coming into week 5. So we're going to talk about last week's games. So we just came up with the idea to do this podcast anew. So I've missed the first few weeks of the season, but to sum it up, we're tying, so there's not much going on with that. But your Skins they're 0-4.
Yep.
We're 0-4.
Bad start. Yep.
But you're on the trying to tie curries.
Probably no, but it's looking that way anyway.
It's just fucking, well, we'll get to that, your thoughts on Gruden and that, but...
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
The first thing we're going to talk about is just the Chargers at Miami. That was the week 4 game at home. Took a big fucking second half blowout. It was 30-10 Chargers in the end. Josh Rosen, I suppose this is really the only thing I can talk about.
Yeah.
There's no much to fucking say. We're tying, and thank fuck it's your bye week. But Josh Rosen, pull up his stats. Fucking had 180 yards, touchdown, a pick. Some fans are fucking, they love him already. He's only fucking started 2 games.
I could see the rebuild happening with Josh Rosen. Definitely, I could see the rebuild. The rebuild happening around Josh Rosen.
That's not happening, not in my opinion.
But we'll get on to that. We'll all get on to that.
Aye. But I mean, he played alright. The second half was just fucking shite overall for us. Like, we just got blown the fuck out.
Is Kenyon Drake
Aye.
doing well this year? Like,
No,
is he
really.
doing well in the running game?
This game he had 44 yards. He was actually doing alright in the first half. The second half was shite, so that's why it kind of doesn't seem that too crazy. But we've actually been killed, basically because our fucking O-line is dog shit. We're actually starting to get at the gear a bit with the pass blocking, surprisingly. I don't know how the fuck. But we can't run block for shit.
Has Albert Wilson started?
He's been injured. He started week 1. He played like the final preseason game against the Saints. He just came back and he basically got re-injured week 1, and that's that. He's probably going to end up fucking getting cut or something. Who knows?
He's your best player, but it's rebuild season for the Dolphins.
It is rebuild season.
How about Wilkins? How is he, rookie?
He's good.
Number 13.
He's actually he's not had any sacks. I mean, it's hard for a fucking... First of all, it's hard for a rookie defensive tackle, and it's even harder for a rookie defensive tackle who's fucking on the worst team in the league.
Well, Deron Payne never had any problems last year being a rookie. Just saying.
These were no bad though.
True.
Well, I should say mediocre.
Well, we were getting up to Alex Smith got injured.
That's true.
We were getting,
so are we. We
were
were fucking get to a certain point.
But
that was just Gase being a fraud though. But that's no fun. They're not going to get into Gase. Fucking.
You need to let go of Gase. He's past. It's Flores.
It's true. That's true. I like to look up north, see what the Jets are doing, and just laugh.
What about bust Charles Harris?
Well, I made a wee YouTube video about him this season. That's basically what I think about him. I mean, he's fucking... He's no put it the gear. He's got like 3 fucking career sacks. We could have picked TJ Watt. Basically, that's fucking just a wind up. And the GM picked him. Their fucking GM the new picked him, so that's no good.
Fun fact: Taco Charlton's got more sacks than Ryan Kerrigan. How about that?
And fucking every cunt in their defence.
That's embarrassing, to be honest with them. Kerrigan's probably has started slow, but he has came up against week 1 and 2 against one of the better offensive lines in the league.
Well, I was saying, like, see when we're talking about Wilkins, like, he's played the fucking Cowboys, they've got a decent O-line. He's played fucking the Chargers, they've definitely got a decent O-line. They've got fucking our old centre, Pouncey. And, even the Patriots. So, and fucking the Ravens seem to always have a good O-line in my opinion. So really, he's done no bad. Wilkins has not got any sacks, him in particular. But he's actually had some good plays. So hopefully, when we start playing some of these shiter teams, they will actually have even more and just build off that.
Xavier Howard, no living up to the big money.
It's true.
Contract.
He's been hit or miss. The Cowboys game was fucking awful. We got ejected. As he says it all. This game, kind of bounced back actually. Clamped down fucking what's his bub at receiver for the Chargers. Yep, he clamped him down. He did. It's hard to fucking completely shut down any top receiver. Like, that's just no gonna happen. But
true.
He definitely limited his fucking yardage in that. And everything just worked out with him. But fucking no picks for him so far. I mean, last season he had fucking a crazy amount of interceptions in that big game.
Josh Norman has more picks.
Right, but he's a fucking fraud, isn't he?
Aye.
He's
not very good. Burnt toast.
Burnt toast, correct.
That's the one.
If I could, I'd show the wee clips of him getting burnt, but I'm not going to do it. We are the kind of fucking Norman.
Yeah.
I just hope...
We'll get on to the...
I just hope the fact that we've tied fucking Howard, it's not going to go downhill, because that would be typical Dolphins, but I'm not going to fucking...
You have traded Minka Fitzpatrick.
Aye. Well,
but
I'm not hanging about him. Let's just put it that way. I'm not hanging
He's
about
dead
him.
fleece the Steelers.
I think we did. I think we got a good pick off them.
Definitely. Everson's Big Ben go injured.
Aye. So hopefully that'll be a top 10 pick. But you never know, because you can't with the Steelers. Like, they just...
Well, you'll probably have to gears that pick when we get the number 1 pick. And you just have to get 2.
What the fuck are you talking about? We're getting the first pick, that's for sure. One last thing about Rosen though. He had the bomb the first quarter to Parker. That was fucking brilliant. But
what was the play where it like got juggled about by the defenders? Then the receiver came down with it.
Oh, aye, that was fucking mental. I can't mind who caught that. It was Preston Williams and Parker bobbled it, I think. They do Parker. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. And Preston Williams, man, undrafted rookie for fucking Colorado. Unbelievable. He's fucking been dropping like fuck, but honestly, he had a good catch in the Chargers game where it was getting bobbled and that, and he managed to come down with it. And even that play when it got tipped up and he managed to come down with it, which is just mental. So he had a good game and he's done well so far. He just needs to stop the drops. He could be a number 1 receiver, and it's only going to get better with time, and also if we actually get a quarterback next draft.
Well, Josh Rosen's still going to be there next year.
As a backup, unless we can get a pick for him, I could see that.
Chase Young will get picked.
Yeah.
First.
No, if we first, it's quarterback. That's for sure.
We'll not go into that. We'll get into that later.
Aye. So anyway. Just a quick shout out to Preston Williams, and that's pretty much all I've got to say about the Miami game, except for the fact that fucking Flores has been coaching good first halves and then completely tanking the second half. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose. I would like to think so. It seems quite obvious what he's doing, but I don't know. Maybe he's just shite. Alright, moving on.
Dolphins should get relegated.
No, what? No. We're already in the worst division in the league, AFC East. We can't get much
dominated
lower.
by the Pats for a decade.
Right, stop that. We're not talking about the Pats, we're talking about them later when you're getting blown the fuck out by them.
That's probably true, but we'll get into that later, as you says.
Right, so the Skins played the Giants. It was in MetLife, was it?
Yep.
Fucking
stinking MetLife. Yep.
So he's lost 3. Scott only scored 3 and they scored 24.
Yeah, 24-3 to the New York Giants. Case Keenum started at QB. 6 for 11, 37 yards, 1 interception. Really didn't do much for us.
Garbage. Complete garbage.
Definitely garbage.
He's no awful like a fucking like a Fitzpatrick, or I don't know who you'd want to say, but he's just mediocre. Like, he's the perfect Skins quarterback if you think about it, to be honest.
First play of the game, play action. He misses Traquan easily, over the top, wee floater, could have easily been caught, but he overthrows him. He done it twice that game. I'm not sure if it was to Traquan twice, but definitely the first play of the game was overthrown.
He seems to have been off like all season. Like the Bears
against
game,
the Eagles,
definitely, and the Eagles game. No, wait, was it?
The Eagles game where he bombed it, Terry McLaurin.
Yep. That's the one I'm thinking about.
Yep.
So, if he's
interception, I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. Who should be starting? Like in terms of this week?
Dwayne Haskins, but it's Colt McCoy.
It's Colt McCoy.
Lover boy Colt McCoy. Jay Green loves that man.
Aye. And what do you think about Gruden?
We'll get on to that later as well. We'll talk about Dwayne Haskins, the rookie, number 15 overall pick for the Washington Redskins.
Bust.
9 complete passes out of 17, 107 yards, 3 interceptions, 1 being a pick 6.
Yeah, that was pretty
Not
awful.
very good.
No good at
but
all.
It's a learning curve for the boy.
But
the
do you
man,
see
I
what
should say.
that Jones, that rookie in New York's doing? And that
Daniel
Minshew and all
Jones.
that? So there's no excuses for the rookie QB.
Only had 1 less interception than Dwayne Haskins. Just saying.
It's true.
Shout out Quentin Dunbar. 2 picks.
But Jones has got
Lock
2
him up.
dubs. And his first game was pretty fucking incredible. He shut the haters up, and I was fucking a hater at the draft on Daniel Jones.
Yep. I did like Daniel Jones before the draft.
Eh?
I watched tape, but I didn't
No,
watch
you says he was fucking garbage.
Definitely not.
You were laughing when the Giants picked him.
I was just buying into the hype.
Well,
Buying
everybody
into
was
the
laughing. Let's be fucking honest. Everybody
True.
was laughing.
But he's proved everybody wrong.
And
He did look good for Duke. Ish.
And GM
Ish.
GM Dave Gettleman looks like he's a genius now.
Aye.
They've had a pretty decent draft. I'm pretty sure all the rookies have been playing well. Not that I've actually watched the Giants, but that's just what I've heard.
Dexter Lawrence, I think it is. He got a sack against the Redskins.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he did.
And did that corner not get injured? Like the rookie corner they drafted?
DeAndre Baker, I'm not entirely sure, but they had this linebacker, Conley, interception and a sack, number 57, I remember that. He got injured as well. He was probably the best player to. He was stumped past the run.
I know, but that looks so bad on you because their defense is so fucking dog shit.
True.
Like fucking, the Buccaneers were just demolishing them last week, even though they beat them.
Back to Dwayne Haskins, definitely a learning curve. It's always got to be difficult when you're thrown into a game halfway through. No starting at the start. Yep. He will learn for it. He will start week 6 against the Miami Dolphins.
Probably.
I really do believe that.
I'll love to see that. Because when we're going to be playing each other, it's going to be funny.
Definitely. Bus Bowl, as people call it.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'd call it. And fucking, a good segue here is that fucking, apparently, it's fucking the organisation, like all these rumours keep coming up about Gruden no wanting Haskins because Gruden wanted Jones and blah 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 blah. So
I'm not sure about the Jones part, but it definitely does seem that Jay Gruden probably didn't want Dwayne Haskins, but it's most likely an executive decision by Bruce Allen and Daniel Snyder.
Yeah. All them cronies running up DC.
Yep.
Making just horrible decision after horrible decision. I mean, so are we, but
I do think Daniel Snyder and Allen both think that Jay Gruden's got to be out of there. Like,
definitely.
It's only the matter of time. And it's got to come week 6 if we do lose to you. 100%.
Like, that's the thing. Because I've been saying this for ages as a laugh, saying Gruden will get fired after he's lose to us because we're going to be that bad. But it actually
it's going to look
could
like
fucking
it.
happen. Like, it could genuinely happen. Oh, what about that Minuski? Will he be our head coach? The interim head coach?
Don't even talk about Minuski. He's so underprepared for teams.
I mean, our fucking defensive coordinator last year was garbage and we were all going mental. But his defense looked better than the way we have. Obviously, our fucking team is just a lot shyer. But
Minuski is a problem. He really is. He undercoaches them.
I think
I don't care if it's half-time adjustments he doesn't ken out of Fleming make, but every time we come out of the second half, the secondary, the linebackers, they all get toasted.
Yeah. Just because it reminds me so much of fucking Gase, the fact that Gruden focuses on the offense and he's just like, alright, the defensive coordinator can basically run the defense for me. And so when the defense is not playing well, the head coach doesn't count today because they're offensive minded. And it's so fucking just frustrating. Let me ask you a question, right?
Go for it.
Right, well, in fact, let me ask you two, right? Do you actually fucking like Gruden, like at all anymore? And two, do you see any world where he remains your head coach?
definitely do not like Jay Gruden anymore. He's a funny guy, but his coaching skills are absolutely horrific. He should be fired. Kevin O'Connell should be the interim head coach. We'll take it to the year, and then we'll get Lincoln Riley next year to be head coach. Definitely.
And then he's shite like that fucking bum down in Arizona, isn't he?
Anyway.
Bye. You think fucking Gruden will be out then, basically?
Gruden will definitely be out. I don't see any way that he can keep his job. He's had it for 5-6 years. He's definitely not going to have it any longer. He's had his chance. I can definitely see that Daniel Snyder and Bruce Allen are getting frustrated for the stands as the camera changes to them.
Aye.
We had that last
year. We had that last year with Malner.
Yep.
Sitting up there in the box, just pure laughing.
To the running game, it's really hard. It is hard for the O-line, for the running backs. Guys at week 1 is just a setback. Gruden obviously doesn't like Adrian Peterson as well. I don't care what his problem is.
And fucking, is Guys going to be back anytime soon? Is he going to be back for this Finns game?
Well, no, I don't think he will be back for the Finns game. It says 8 weeks, so I think it'll be the week after the Finns game. So I think it's the 49ers we play.
Oh, and then he's got the Vikings after.
Vikings.
I'm going to watch that game.
Yep.
I'm going to watch that
Thursday night.
Right.
Trent Williams. Oh, I don't know. 29th of October, the trade deadline. Do it. I don't care anymore.
But see, Bruce Allen, he's sitting up there, and the fact he's not traded him already is fucking bonkers to me. Complete bonkers.
Definitely. I think he's so stupid, Bruce Allen, as well. He doesn't realise that Trent Williams is not coming back. I don't see any world where Trent Williams comes back, regardless of the week 10 where if he doesn't come back, he doesn't get paid. He's not coming back.
Mm-hmm. He's pulling a Bell. He's pulling a Le'Veon Bell.
Yep, definitely.
He does not want anything to do with the fucking Redskins team.
We're going to lose the plot, basically, when he does
leave. Aye.
We'll just end up drafting a left tackle in the draft, because Jerron Christian's a bust. Can't get back up.
And did Sheriff get injured in this game?
Sheriff did get injured. He wasn't playing for week 4. He got injured in week 3 against the Bears. He was out for the Giants game, and he's also out for the Pats game. Ankle injury, not good at all. Especially it being his final year.
Fucking, he needs to heal up. Hopefully he's alright, because we need to sign him next year. We fucking need him.
Brandon Sheriff does have to stay healthy, because he got injured, tore his pec last year, and he was out for most of the year, and then he's out for ankle. He's missed 2 weeks this year so far.
Aye. He's a good player though, I'll give you that.
Jordan Reed out again for against the Pats as well, concussion, which he suffered week 3 of pre-season against the Atlanta Falcons.
He should retire.
Definitely. 7th concussion, I think it is. He definitely should retire.
I mean, in the last fucking 3 years, he's paying attention. Honestly, I've barely seen that bloke play.
It's sad. That many injuries.
It is quite unfortunate, but at the same time,
because it's not just the concussions. It's been toe, ankle, hamstring.
And that you could say that ties back to the Redskins medical staff.
Yes, definitely. I'll go
that's
through
why
it.
I can't want it, but
the most players on IR.
Aye, in
the last couple of years. Same with the Saints. Us and the Saints are close together.
I think it's quite funny the fact that now we're tanking and know that many folk have been injured. Folk have been, but we've missed.
It's mental how many injuries we get. Unfortunately, lost Reuben Foster before the season even started to an ACL. How good would he have been? He would have stepped this defence up a level.
I don't know. That's the thing about your defence though, is that he's not even got our defence. You can make the case that we're throwing at quite a few shit players, but your defence has genuinely got a lot of starters that are fucking definitely worthy.
We're good. The defence has barely changed since last.
I mean, I know, and you've spent all these picks on defence over the years. The D-line especially, obviously.
I don't know. Montez Sweat, he's coming back for the calf injury that he probably still lingered week 1 and 2. He showed good signs against the Bears with a sack. He's surprised me with the run game, to be honest. He's made loads of tackles in the run game, which surprised me because he's more of a pass rusher. So hopefully more things to come for him. Josh Norman, last year with the Redskins, has to be the last year. He's definitely not the most deserved to be the most paid corner in the league. It's embarrassing.
The top paid one they knew, but obviously when Norman signed his contract, he was like the top paid.
I'm not sure if Norman still. I think Norman still is. I think I'm sure on that.
A fucking huge contract, mate.
I think Hughes gave Xavier $13 million a year.
He gets a lot more money a few years down the line.
Well, Norman's on $14.5 million, I'm pretty sure.
Right, that's fucking shocking.
He
plays it.
But paid, and then also Landon Collins, the most paid safety in the league.
Oh, he's been fucking nowhere, mate.
He can't produce. Literally, no interceptions, no sacks, no forced fumbles. Literally, what can we do if big players aren't stepping up to their contract?
I'll say this. The fact that he was pretty much your biggest move in the free agency.
Yeah, it was too.
It must have been a Snyder type decision. Because look at what's happening with him.
Well, I expected him to be good.
Obviously,
I expected him to make that impact.
But if you can tell, anytime Snyder puts his hands on the team, like you could say that he was the one who wanted Haskins, and you see how this is all fucking ending up with the drama, whether it's true or not. Even if it's not true, it still represents the fact that he's a mess, because nobody is surprised by that happening because it's the Redskins.
We are a hot mess. We've been a hot mess for 20 years.
Same, pal. But we're tanking, so it's alright. I'm basically fine with the tank. I'm completely fine with the tank.
How about Scary Terry? The only positive about the Redskins is Scary Terry.
It's true.
But he has got a hamstring injury lingering, questionable for Sunday. I wouldn't rush him back. There's no point to rush your best offensive weapon back.
Yep.
His numbers that he's putting up, I think he had record-breaking numbers for a rookie between week 1 and 3.
Did he?
Yep, reception yards and touchdowns. It wasn't touchdowns, but reception yards, I think. But he definitely broke the Redskins one as well, 100%.
Aye. That wouldn't be very hard, would it?
True.
Fucking, I could see yous fucking throwing him back in week 6, thinking that yous might actually lose to us in fucking just desperation.
Well, he's definitely better than bust Josh Doxson, number 1 round 1 receiver that we had cut.
Or Devontae Parker. If you think about it, we're both the same fucking team.
Both in that same boat there.
Aye, probably even the same year. In fact, let me fucking even check.
2016, Josh Doxson was drafted.
Alright, nah, it's not the same year then. You got Tunsil then. I don't know who that is though. We're not talking
Tunsil,
about that.
One of the best up-and-coming tackles in the league.
No. I just find it funny the fact that he gave up like 1 or 2 sacks in that first game he played, but obviously that's like he'd only been there for like a week. I just find that
he's
funny.
Definitely made them more sound offensively.
I think after that first game, because they obviously choked that against the Saints like last minute, and I was like reading all the Texans fans' comments and that, and they were all wound up. They were like, we spent all that fucking on them picks from Tunsil, and their O-line's still fucking dog shit. But fuck the Texans, they're dog shit. Just a quick talk about the injury report for us. It's the bye week, so we've not really got one here, but basically Bobby McCain, man, alright, he's been on and off. He's actually mostly played. He's pretty much played every game, I think, except maybe fucking I didn't count. No, he was out for the Chargers, right, I think. But we've gave him all this money, and he's basically the defensive version of fucking Jakeem Grant. We gave him all this money. Why? He's fucking... What's he done? Wind
Big
up, man.
contract for a special teams player.
And now he's getting moved to free safety when he was a fucking slot corner for like the last 2-3 years. Honestly, and he had a pick against Dak, but I mean, that wasn't very fucking hard.
But Rashad Jones,
he came back. I think he will. It's funny because the other folk that was going to get traded, it seemed like it's going to be Rashad Jones in the off season, and then it ended up being everybody but him, and he actually seems like it's going to be staying based on the comments I've seen.
One of your best young defensive players got traded to the Steelers. Nice.
But a wee first rounder. Keep on. Top 10 pick.
Right. Washington Redskins injury report for Sunday against the New England Patriots. Out. Tight end Vernon Davis concussion. Out. Linebacker Josh Harvey Clemens hamstring. Jordan Reed concussion. Brandon Sheriff ankle. Questionable quarterback Case Keenum foot. Wide receiver Teddy McLaurin hamstring. Cornerback Josh Norman knee. And centre Chase Roullier.
Right.
Out. That's we're going to miss Brandon Sheriff, right guard. One of the best guards in the league.
Yep.
You're going to miss him definitely.
Welcome to Miami 2020.
Both your starting tight ends are out with a concussion, Vernon Davis, Jordan Reed. So that means Jeremy Sprinkle and Cunningham, I think who it is, we've signed. Pretty sure it's Cunningham. We'll start at tight end. So linebacker Josh Harvey Clemens, he's got a hamstring. He will be missed for rotations, but we've got John Bostich and Sean Dion Hamilton, and also rookie Cole Holcomb, who's really impressive for a 6th round pick. He's or 7th round, I think. He's 7 for 6.
Aye. Did they not have like a stupid play against the Bears or something?
It was against the Giants where he blitzed, but he thought that Daniel Jones was going to throw the ball over, and he should have just like blitzed him and affected the pass. But he stopped and hesitated.
Mm-hmm.
He was a 5th rounder, Cole Holcomb. Good player, surprisingly really well at middle linebacker. A wee bit of breaking news there. Titans officially add Taylor Lewin to the 53-man roster after his suspension.
He's a fucking wank, is he now?
Yep, he is a fucking wanker. Him and Josh Norman were going at it last year.
Aye, I mean,
fucking big prick those.
He's a good fucking tackle though.
Yeah, no better than Trent Williams, but Trent Williams
no better
than
Tunsil, but I do care about it.
Aye, we did talk about Tunsil, as you say.
Yeah.
Injury report for the... I'll briefly go over the parts. Injury report. Rex Burkhead, foot, questionable. All these are questionable. Patrick Chung, heel. Nate Ebner, groin. Julian Edelman, chest. Dante Hightower, shoulder. All questionable, but most likely will play. No out players for the parts.
They never fucking get players that... They're just get the injuries, like always, man.
Josh Gordon got removed for the injury report as well, so he's fine.
So the week 5 game, the Dolphins are on the bye week, obviously. Thank fuck. But you are playing at home against the fucking Super Bowl champion.
It'd be the best ever team.
No, but they are the champions. Wanks it, they are.
Tom Brady, they go.
There's no fuck off. There's no much to say here other than blowout. I wonder if you'll lose to them worse than we did. 43-0. That was
I'm going to say no.
Probably no. But Brady looked shite last week. But your defense
it's at FedEx. FedEx isn't really a much home field advantage, to be honest. It's more away fans than home, so it doesn't really matter.
Same with us, but that's just because we're fucking.
But we're horrific for it. Colt McCoy starting at QB should be interesting.
He's somebody's thrown a pick. I'm just saying that now. I'm pretty sure they lead the league in picks, and like by far.
Well, I've started the Pats defense for my fantasy, to be honest.
Aye, well that's a good move. No much to say about that other than fucking. That's a massacre.
Pick. That's going to have.
It doesn't matter who it is. Cole, Dwayne, fucking even Keenum out there in a boot, it's got to be pick.
There will be a riot if Dwayne Haskins doesn't.
Oh my god, that would be fucking.
Be back up basically because there is a high chance that he might be inactive for Sunday because Case Keenum or him has to be back up.
Aye. I thought you were going to say fucking throw him in there. It is a good move though, no putting him in. I mean, fucking hell. If you got killed by the Giants defence, man, I'd actually hate to see what the fucking Patriots would be doing against them.
I've just seen something the other now. A person with knowledge of Gruden's thinking has confirmed that the head coach did not want Haskins. It definitely did seem like that. Even just after the draft when he was at the podium, he seemed deflated and
he did. He wanted drafted by New York, though. He did.
I think he didn't really mind, to be honest, I think doing. But
probably. I mean, let's be honest.
What the fuck's that?
Huh?
Oh, it's a video of Jay Green smoking a fag. I'll send you that after the podcast.
Bye. We're just going to end it talking about every cunt else, basically, because I mean we're knowing the fucking
Thursday night
picture.
Game first.
Aye.
Thursday night first.
Well, after the Thursday night game, the Seahawks are 4-1. They're top of the NFC. They're a game ahead, obviously, because the week 5's not complete. But they're the top of their fucking
2 weeks
division.
ahead against Niners, I think.
The Seahawks, man, you've been sleeping on them. I picked them.
True.
Picked them to beat the Rams.
We'll get on their game picks in a minute, but Russell Wilson, 4 touchdowns, 268 yards.
Unbelievable.
Brilliant.
That pass to Lockett is unbelievable.
Yep.
But it's
there's only one great catch as well.
There's only one air fucking quarterback that can do that right now, and I'd say that's Mahomes. Like the kind of throw that was. And the fact that some Dolphins fans have been talking shit about Russell Wilson and that, the fact that he got all that money, that's fucking unbelievable.
Yep.
Fucking the Hawks are at 4-1, and the fact that he's kind of in the MVP conversation and after getting paid all that money just goes to show the fucking quarterback fucking means everything, to be honest, these days.
DK Metcalf getting another touchdown also.
He's been brilliant.
Big bomb for Russell Wilson. DK Metcalf.
Everybody fucking slept on him. Slipped in the draft, and then
everybody hated him, to be honest.
Yep, Seahawks picked him up. The thing is, though, he's perfect for them because everybody was saying, "Oh, he can only run only run a straight line." Aye, the one route. The fucking, but that works for Seattle because Wilson can just make any throw. He can bomb it. It just seems to fucking work. And he's probably fucking. He had a touchdown there the middle, did he not, against the Rams? So it's not like he's just fucking running deep balls all the time.
What about that interception by Tedrick Thompson for the Seahawks?
Is that
with the ball under his hand? Yep.
That's just
demised, and it got reviewed. That was a brilliant interception.
I hate
absolute
the fact that
brilliant.
Obviously you just knew the refs wouldn't have fucking got that the first time round.
How stupid are the refs this year? Like
every year.
Honestly. Also, the rough in the passer call.
Oh, nah.
Come on. Clay Matthews again.
He gets bammed up for it every fucking
he done it last year against us when he knocked Smithy down. I wasn't complaining because that probably led to us securing the win there. But anyway.
Yeah.
Good game.
Thursday night game.
Close. Rams kicker choked, but
true.
That's how it goes. I felt that Gully looked better. Like, he has had a shaky start because of the arthritis or whatever. But he looked alright. 2 touchdowns. Not bad. Not bad.
No, he has actually. I mean, like, if you looked at how he played last season and that, you'd be like, well, of course he's going to be fucking good. But everybody was just fucking hanging. I thought he was done because of fucking all the injury problems and that. And he just came back and just dominated. So, good on him. Good player. A quick update on just how the playoff picture and the draft position is. The only reason we're talking about the draft is because we're both fucking 0-4, to be honest. Like the last few years, I didn't even bother looking at that because we're not usually that fucking bad. But that's just how it goes.
Season's basically done for both teams.
It's true. But you're destroyed mentally. But I'm fine. You're tying.
Because I really didn't expect it to be this bad. I knew we'd lose the Cowboys and Eagles game, but that Giants game, I don't know.
So the Seahawks lead the West. That's quite a hard division. Like there's
because the Niners could easily come back as well.
You've got the Saints, second seed. They seem to that seems to be their division. Let's be honest.
Yeah, because Falcons have really been bad this year. Panthers without Cam Newton. I need to stop
picking them. I don't know why I picked the Falcons.
What's the Buccaneers record?
Buccaneers are 2-2. They're second in their division.
NFC
the
East.
Cowboys are leading you at 3-1.
Yep. They'll win the division.
No, I think Eagles will overtake them because the Eagles play them twice head to head, so that's like 2 swing games.
True.
Packers are leading the North at 3-1. 49ers and Bears are the 2 wildcard spots. So obviously your conference is fucking much tougher than ours.
Definitely. Packers, I really think they'll win that division. They've been. I said for the start of the year that they'd definitely bounce back after last year's disappointing season.
If you think about it, it's like the defense showed up the first couple of weeks, but you can rely on the Packers' offense, and for a team like the Bears, for example, because obviously the Bears are kind of the favourites to win the division at the start of the year, I'd say.
Well,
the Bears, you can rely on their defense, but their offense is fucking horrible.
Yep, Trubisky injured, so.
Aye. And fucking Chase Daniel looked fucking better than fucking Trubisky did.
Aye. But we still made Trubisky look like Brady when he came to FedEx.
I did it.
It's just the way it is.
He's inconsistent. Like folk get shiting on Trubisky. It's probably a Tannehill situation going up in Chicago. Let's be honest. Chicago's never ever had like a top quarterback. Even gone through their history, they've always had decent quarterbacks, but it always seems to be inconsistent. Like just what's going on.
Never elite.
Basically, aye. In the AFC, the Patriots are a clear number 1. 4-0, they lead their division. They're going to win the division.
16-0. 16-0.
No. Let me look at their schedule quick, just to fucking see.
They've got the Cowboys and Eagles still to play. Giants as well, and us.
They've got their hardest games. They've got is Browns, Ravens, Eagles, Cowboys, Texans, Chiefs, and that's on a row. So they're definitely losing one of them. Like there's no way.
We'll see.
They're
probably, but we'll see.
Definitely fucking getting a bye week, that's for sure. Chiefs are at 4-0, they'll be getting a bye week, I know. Probably. Texans are 2-2, but they lead their division.
They'll win the division, regardless if you Tuesday the Jags.
Every team in that division is 2-2 the now, so I guess it's all tied. It must be doing to tiebreakers or whatever.
Or division games, like head-to-head division games.
Aye, I couldn't give a fuck. I need the Texans to lose for our pick.
True.
They haven't looked that great so far, but they're no like horrible, obviously. The Browns are actually leading their division, the North, because obviously they just beat the Ravens, and the Ravens are 2-2 as well. The Bills, based off their defense, they're 3-1, and the Raiders are the final wildcard spot.
I really think the Bills will secure wildcard this year, but they have played bad-ish teams.
Aye, they have. They did show up against New England though, so that would give me faith if I was a Bills fan, to be honest.
Bills Mafia.
Thing is though, even if they make playoffs, who they beating? They're no beating. Like right now, if they were in the playoffs, they'd be playing the Texans. Josh Allen's no beating the Texans.
Who's got home advantage?
Texans.
But
obviously
Texans they choke in playoffs.
I know it's true, but they're also Texans are the kind of team that are consistent at beating the teams that they should. I feel like so. But obviously, even if it wasn't the Texans, the Bills, if let's say they kept the 5th spot, who would they be playing? Maybe the Browns, the Ravens, the fucking Kent. So I did see them winning. I don't see them winning past wildcard.
I guess we can go into week 5 game picks. I'm currently 40 and 23 in picks.
I'm 38 and 25.
It's slightly gone downhill in recent weeks.
Oh,
Started off well.
Aye, same,
Right, so
the same.
The first game was last night against Rams versus Seahawks. I had the Rams winning. Obviously didn't have, so I'm 0-1 so far.
I picked the Hawks. I can. I'll just quickly run down the teams I've got.
Well, we can go through each game. Like, we could just get like a brief.
Alright, let's do
right.
it.
So, Eagles versus Jets. I've got the Eagles winning that.
Eagles bore out. Let me just say that now. And Darnold's out, so that's it. That's it for him.
Yeah,
Jets
definitely.
I'm loving it.
Eagles definitely winning that one, and that will take them to 3-2. Pretty sure 3-2. Yep. Panthers versus Jags. Who you got?
I've got the Jags. Two backup QBs. Who's at home here? Panthers. I'm just gonna get to the fucking Jaguars. It's kind of a toss up, to be honest. So who you got for the Panthers, Jags?
I've got the Panthers winning. I feel like they're more. Jalen Ramsey is out, being confirmed that he is out with the back injury. But I do feel that Panthers will be able to win this game, back up QB regardless.
Yeah.
The Giants-Vikings game, I've got the Vikings winning that. Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I've
got
the Vikings.
Kirk Cousins.
Let me say this though, would not be fucking shocked if the Giants fucking blew them the fuck out or just beat them. The Vikings are
fuck Danny Dimes.
Right yep. No, Danny Dimes is brilliant. Mate, he's
fuck Danny Dimes.
If he goes on a 3-win streak and they're fucking 3-2, just like even the Eagles are. Even though obviously I think it's pretty obvious the Giants want to make playoffs, but it's exciting for Giants fans. They've been absolute dog shit.
It is worrying times for the Vikings, to be honest. Their offense. Dalvin Cook's been impressive, really impressive.
Their fans are turning on Cook.
Probably the best one. Yep. Stephon Diggs wants out. Feelings unhappy.
It's a fucking mess. It's a mess.
Yep.
So next game, Texans versus the Falcons.
Texans winning that. Falcons really not really. You've got the Falcons winning that.
I keep picking the Falcons and it's giving me L's.
What are you doing?
But Ken, what it is, the moment I stop picking them, they're going to win.
And
obviously, it's a bit biased, but I need the Texans to win. So Ken, what I'm believing in the Falcons. That's basically.
I'm definitely taking the Texans. Falcons. Right. Matt Ryan has been, I would say, horrible.
They've been awful.
Texans to win. DeAndre Hopkins to get me loads of points in fantasy. Just saying.
Right. Next game, Saints Buccaneers.
Saints.
So I've got Saints, but obviously with Teddy Bridgewater and the way the Buccaneers have actually seemed like they're actually alright, surprisingly.
I still believe that way Bridgewater, they can still run the offense. Alvin Kamara,
they can.
Michael Thomas. They beat the Cowboys. Cowboys were supposed to be the best team in the NFC. Fuck Skip Bayless, just saying.
Fuck them Cowboys.
Dak.
Dak's fucking awful. Let's just put it there. He's not even that.
Saints in their defense will be too much.
Yeah.
For the Bucks offense, James Winston.
Probably. It will be a close game.
Going to have a good.
It'll be a close game.
I don't think it will be a close game. The Saints Buccaneers. I've got the Saints blowing them the fuck out.
No.
Regardless of a backup QB. No. But it's going to be a blowout. Defense is going to win it. They'll just run Alvin Kamara.
No, because it's really that it just shows you how important the head coach is. The Buccaneers have been complete dog shit the last few years. They bring in Bruce Arians and they managed to beat the fucking Rams and nearly beat the Giants.
Saints dub.
Right. Well, I've got the Saints winning. Obviously.
Titans Bills.
I've got the Bills.
Yep.
I don't know if Josh Allen's gonna be back. I think he missed a bit of practice. But honestly, the Titans are fucking wishy-washy. Fucking the Bills defense.
Well, they just got their left tackle back.
True, but I'm no.
That Bills defense is brilliant.
I'm basically picking the Bills based on their defense. I mean, I've got no confidence in fucking Josh Allen, but
Josh Allen, yeah. Three interceptions last week.
He's been throwing picks like fuck. I mean, the name
Yeah,
is fucking
3 touchdowns,
surprised.
6 interceptions
If Josh
this year.
Allen would have made the jump that Lamar Jackson did in his second year, the Bills would
Yeah.
probably be 4-0, and if he never got injured, they would have been 4-0. They would have beat fucking the Pats.
Bills are running that, yep. Bengals, Cardinals.
I've picked the Cardinals. This will be the Cardinals' first win of the year.
Yep, Kyler Murray's first ever NFL win.
Yep, right. There's no
David
really much.
Johnson, Fitzgerald.
Yeah, there's
Brilliant.
no much to say there, just because the fact the Bengals are fucking about as awful as your both
Defense
teams.
is absolutely horrific. AJ Green injured.
Dalton has to be replaced. They have to draft somebody.
The big one, well, no really. Redskins, Patriots.
Well, after seeing Gruden, I'm starting to believe I'm going to pick the Redskins. Nah, no fucking chance. You could put a gun to my head and say pick the Redskins, and I wouldn't pick the Redskins. It's just there's
Patriots.
no. So you guys see there?
On you go.
I see no fucking universe, no world in which the fucking Redskins win.
Same. But Montez Sweat is going to clamp Tom Brady at least once. Smack right in the mouth.
I don't know. See, I
Tom Brady down. That's what I want to see. Flag.
I don't think. I don't think Charles Harris has ever been within 5 yards of Tom Brady.
Just predict.
Ever.
That's true.
That. Right. Anyway.
Wait, let me continue on that.
Alright.
Tom Brady. Oh, he's magnificent. The best ever to do it. Versus a defense that's absolutely horrific.
Yeah, he's
easy dub for the Patriots.
There's no sugarcoating it. They're blowing you the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yous will not be able to stop it.
0-5. That's us getting the number 1 pick.
Nope. Just wait till we're back. Week 6 head to head, and we'll lose against these.
The Steelers at the Ravens, or is it all the way about? Steelers versus Ravens. Steelers at home versus the Ravens anyway.
I've got the Ravens.
Ravens definitely.
Steelers. They need a bounce back week. They've got a good coaching staff. They're much better than the Steelers. That's simple.
Lamar Jackson will win the game, obviously.
Yeah.
But he will throw an interception to Minka Fitzpatrick. Just saying.
Slow down, pal. Slow down. I've not caught up. Is Minka on the Steelers?
Aye.
But was he not drafted by the Dolphins just a year ago?
I don't know. I'm there. I think Flores has lost the heat.
No, he's just the coach. He's just along for the tank.
First London game of the year. Raiders versus Bears.
Yep.
Should be an interesting one.
Nah.
London games are quite boring, do you feel? Do you know think?
Aye. No, I think this game will be shite.
I think it really will be.
No, the Raiders. Bears. I've got the Bears. I think that's just
Bears will.
For the get go, they'll just dominate them on defensively. Carr won't be able to get in and gone. They'll fucking probably shut down Josh Jacobs, and then that's that. It doesn't even matter.
They've not got really any good receivers, the Raiders, to be honest, except for Tyrell Williams. But that's about it. Offensively.
Alright, the Chargers are at home against the Denver Broncos.
Shout Bennis.
Bennis, we'll have him on the podcast at some point. He's a Broncos fan. They're having a dreadful season and all. Seems like our teams are always staying the same record, like mediocre.
Yes.
Or tanking, using the shite, but aye, bad. It's quite weird how that works.
Well, Chargers are definitely blowing them out.
Aye. Because you can see that I have good faith in their coaching staff. Because like even when we were kind of like we got the lead, obviously we got our first lead of the season against the Chargers. It lasted like a minute and did alright in the first half, but they can make the adjustments. They obviously have complete faith in Philip Rivers, and they can just basically turn it.
Also another good quarterback.
Yeah, they're a good playoff team. They're a playoff caliber team.
Melvin Gordon will probably get more.
Aye. I wonder if Ingram's going to be back because he was injured against us. I think it was his hip, so he was out for the game. Can't mind.
That'll be the Broncos moving to 0-5, so that'll be us 0-5 and the Broncos 0-5 as well. Also the Bengals 0-5, I think. Yep.
Fucking everybody's trying to steal your fucking pick.
The number one pick is definitely wide open.
It's no, because we are complete
Who said
awful.
he's used any beat us week 6?
We are complete fucking awful. I think he's
I could definitely see it happening week 6 that he's beat us.
We've still got plenty of games we're no winning. We're no beating the Eagles. We're no beating the Browns. We're getting swept off the Bills. The Jets are beating us at least once, if not twice. Obviously, they should beat us twice, but the Pats will beat us again.
Cowboys versus Packers.
We'll speed up these last few picks here around the first episode on about an hour.
Yep.
Yeah. I've got Packers, I think. Yep, Packers.
I've got the Cowboys.
No. Cowboys are at home, but
yep. Jerry World.
No, I've just got Packers, man. I didn't believe in Dak. If they shut down the run, they pretty much win. Obviously, they've got a good defense, but it's Aaron Rodgers, so.
But he's no got Devontae Adams out with turf though.
They'll make.
I've got the Cowboys. I'll stick with that pick. The Cowboys will beat the Packers.
It's definitely a test game for them. Like the Cowboys need this. They didn't need this win, but they need it to prove that they're better. They're as good as they say they are. Chiefs and Colts Sunday. That's the Sunday night football game. Chiefs are at home at Arrowhead.
Chiefs blew it.
Yeah, that
bounce back game for Pat Mahomes. Wasn't impressed against the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do if you're the Colts? I mean, that's just a game that you shouldn't win, and that you're just not going to win.
You won't win. Yep. Bounce back game. Tyreek Hill getting closer to coming back. He is out for this game, but he's getting closer for the coming for the shoulder. Last game of the week: Niners versus Browns.
That's actually an interesting game.
It really is.
Definitely. I've picked the Niners, but that's a coin flip.
Definitely, I've got the Niners as well. I think Jimmy G will be too much for the Browns defense.
Yeah, everybody was doing on the Browns because obviously they started slow, but they just beat the Ravens. Everybody didn't really expect that. So who knows? They've obviously got a fucking.
I really hope the Niners they win.
You just hating on the Browns or something?
Aye. Denzel Ward did not practice, so that looks like he'll be out.
Yep.
Landry's back.
He was in. Was he no in concussion protocol or something?
Yeah, he's back.
Brown
but Denzel Ward at corner going to miss. Yep, hamstring did not practice. Williams also at corner, hamstring did not practice. It does look like they'll be without him, so Greedy Williams will be their main corner.
Right, so that's basically all your game picks. That's basically all I've got to talk about for the first episode. It's been a bit of a fucking mess, but that's alright.
But it's the first one, so...
First one, we pilot. Well, we just call this one the pilot.
If you want.
Episode 0, because then see episode 1, that can be possible. That can be your game.
Aye.
That's a big. That'll be like mental how it's starting on our game because obviously we only play every 4 years.
Yeah, it's an important one.
Apart from when we were both in the Super Bowl. No, I know that is fucking. It's huge for us. We need to lose. We need to make sure we lose. But I didn't want to go winless. I'll just say that. That's my mentality.
Yeah, that's embarrassing if you go 0-16.
It is. But. Ken, what? See if we have to go 0-16 for the first pick. I'd give a fuck.
But honestly, I'm 75% chance that you will pick Tua. But that 25% rebuild Josh Rosen.
No,
give him the chance.
Fuck that, man.
Get him Chase Young. Get him Judy if you can.
Fuck no.
Build the O-line. Build the D-line.
We have to build the O-line regardless. We need to build the D-line.
O-line, you can possibly get your right guard, Brandon Sheriff.
New
you
coach,
can get him
new owner.
That's what we're basically trying to do.
At least our owner's fucking about 80. So Time's
Yes,
ticking.
isn't it? Enough of that, eh?
No, I believe in his plan. I believe in his plan so far. I believe.
The
No,
thing,
no. I didn't
everybody-
believe. I didn't believe.
You do believe.
No, we don't say the B word in this house. Finn's Nation does not believe. Alright. That's pretty much fucking that. Tour. That's what the season's for.
Right, so that's the end of episode 1, or episode 0 as we're going to say.
Yeah.
So this will be on YouTube? What?
Yeah.
YouTube, aye?
For the time being, it's just gotta be on YouTube.
Yeah, every Friday we'll record, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Just after the Thursday game. We'll see. We'll maybe make some schedules, see what we can do.
It's just a weekly podcast as it is, isn't it?
Weekly podcast.
Bye.
Cheers.
See you later, pal. See you later.
Bye.